Hello everybody, this is Tuesday, May 19th, and this is a child green through black belt class. As always guys, make sure you get your warm-ups done before we get started. We're going to continue on the same type of theme as we did yesterday. So as soon as you're done with your warm-ups, come on back and let's get rocking and rolling, alright? Alright, welcome back guys. So, yesterday we started our day off with practicing uppercuts, okay, and so forth. We're going to continue on our theme of doing hand strikes today. Strikes that we want to cover first are recovering back fists, and then we're going to take that into a combination. So just so you guys understand, a recovering back fist means you've thrown a technique at your opponent. Let's say I throw a hook punch at Senpai Bailey and he slips underneath it. Okay, now I'm out of position. I'm going to recover with a back fist. Where I throw the hook punch this way and he slips, and I'm on this side of him, I'm going to recover with a back fist, and I'm hitting with the back of the fist. It doesn't have to be a hook punch either. I might just throw a punch and he moves out of the way or uses the octagon a little bit, and now I come right back with that back fist. So we're going to practice just a couple front hand and backhand recovering back fists in the air. So from your defensive stance, guys, we're going to pivot on the ball of the front foot, bring that hand around your ear. Now notice this hand doesn't drop, this hand comes around, and then we're going to strike. We pivot around and we strike. We are pivoting because we're out of position, and then when we uncoil, that power is going to come from that pivot. So we pivot around and we strike. We pivot around and we strike. We pivot around and we strike. That's a recovering back fist with the front hand. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Now, we're going to do a backhand recovering back fist. Just like you threw a back hook punch or a straight punch and you missed, you're out of position. This hand doesn't drop. That other front hand does not drop. This comes around the arm. And then we're going to uncoil and hit with the back of the fist again. Ready? Pivot around and strike. Don't drop that. Keep it up nice and high. Pivot around and strike. Pivot around and strike. And go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Okay, guys, so I want you to pause the video, and I want you to do 20 reps, front hand and backhand, on both sides. Now, guys, just a reminder, when we tell you to pause the video and do these reps, the onus or responsibility is on you to actually do it and not skip over that part. Make sure you're getting it done, okay? Pause the video, get your reps in, come back when you're ready. Awesome. Welcome back. So now, we're going to put a combination together here. So we can incorporate that back fist. So from here, we're going to get in that defensive stance. We're going to throw a front hook punch. And then we're going to recover with the back fist. And then we're going to follow with a back punch. So we front hook, recovering back fist, back punch. Front hook, recovering back fist, back punch. Don't race. Make sure you're not dropping the hands. You're not dropping the hands to make room for the other hand. Keep your hands up. Ready? Front hook, recovering back fist, back punch. Nice and sweet. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Switch your stance. Now we're going to try the other side. Front hook, recovering back fist, back punch there. Front hook, recovering back fist, back punch, Kia. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. So now we're going to get together with our partner. Hopefully we have, by this point in our quarantine training and our home quarantine dojos, we have come up with targets that we can use as hand targets. So what I'd like you to do is use something like a little throw pillow. And I'll demonstrate with that. If not, you're going to have to use your hands. Okay, so we go here and here. So Senpai Bailey's going to do his front hook, his recovering back fist, and his back punch.
Here.
So front hook, recovering back fist, back punch. Kia. Got it. It's going to take a little coordination with the targets there. Ready? So front hook, recovering back fist, back punch. Front hook, recovering back fist, hook punch. What are you doing? You did it wrong, goofball. Front hook, Recovering back fist, back punch. Now, if you don't have the targets to use, we're just going to use the hands. Hook, bang, bang. Hook, bang, bang. Hook, bang, bang. Hook, bang, bang. Just like that. And we're going to do it on the target. We're trying to get a little rhythm going here. Okay? It takes a little coordination with our target holders. Okay? If you can't figure out how to do it in the target, just do it on the air. Right, Senpai Bailey? Take your time. Don't race. Where's my Kia?
Kia. 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 Kia.
Make sure we fully extend those arms. Don't stand so close to the targets that you're jammed up.
Kia. Kia. Kia.
Just like so. Then we can switch his stance. Switch your feet. Okay, so he's doing the front hook, recovering back fist, back punch.
Kia. Kia.
I screwed that one up.
You did an opposite.
Yep.
Kia. Kia.
Get those hands higher, Senpai. Don't get lazy.
Kia.
Okay, good. So let's get 30 reps in on that hand combination. One more time in the air here, guys. If you don't have a target or a partner to work with, we're throwing that front hook, recovering that back fist, back punch. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Switch your feet. Go. Kia. What's up, Flip? Come on. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. All right. Get some good reps in, guys, and we'll see you back here in a minute. All right, welcome back. So, guys, we are going to continue on our grappling theme this week. Our grappling theme, and we're working from the side mount. Now, remember, this is a green through black belt class, and we've been giving the green and blue belts some stuff that they haven't worked on before, like chokes and arm bars. So, before we go to the ground, we're going to teach everybody. We're going to review the guillotine choke from the standing position. Then we're going to take it to the ground. Now, just so we understand, anytime we do a choke, guys, it is imperative that you exercise self-control, that you don't overdo it. You don't get too excited about it. Make sure whoever we're choking is tapping early and tapping often, okay? We want to be very careful. So, in this position here with the guillotine choke from a standing position, bend over, Senpai Bailey, we're really simply just kind of going under the neck here with the blade of the arm. Lift your chin. Okay, with the blade of the arm, I'm right underneath his neck. So I want the blade of the arm right here on his windpipe. Okay, and his head's in that little hole right here on the side of my arm. Right here. This hand comes in and grabs the wrist. I bend my knees and I arch. Okay? Again, under the chin. This hand grabs the wrist. Grabs the wrist. Not the hand, the wrist. In, bend the knees, and arch. So when Senpai Bailey does it to me, he's around, he's under my chin, he grabs his wrist, he bends his knees, and arches his back. So this move is great, guys. Everybody should review this. If a wrestler tries to tackle you, which is pretty typical, if you ever get into a self-defense situation with a wrestler, they love to shoot just like this. And put their head down. And all Senpai Bailey does is kind of move, and it makes a hole for my head. Right there, and there's the guillotine. Did we go off camera there?
No.
Okay, good. All right, so that's the guillotine from standing. Now, once we're familiar with that from standing, we can apply it from side mount or side control. I want everybody, green through black, to practice this. Practice this. But I really want, this is all the green and blue belts are doing. It's review for our upper belts. So from the side mount position here, the camera tilted down up, it is. Okay. So Senpai has side control position. He has the far side underhook here. He's got his other arm behind my neck. Now he's going to bring that arm that's behind my neck to the opposite side. Now he wants to kind of get my head to come up. Sometimes a person will have their head up because they're trying to look at what to do. You don't have to do anything here. It's already in position. If they have their head down because they're trying to arch or protect, then you give them a few elbows to the head to encourage him to lift his head. Now, he's going to sweep his arm around in a big circle, slip it under my chin. Now he's going to pin his hand between his chest and my chest. He's going to get out on his tippy toes, and he's going to arch up. Oh, tap, tap, tap. Okay? Now, I'm a little bit bigger than him, so this is a tough one to do on me, but we're going to demonstrate it on Uki in just a minute, okay? So watch again from this position here. He gives me a few elbows to get my head to come up, slips it around, gets the hand pinned beneath. If he can grab any cloth, even his own uniform, that's great. He's going to peel his shoulder back. It's even more like a neck crank than it is a choke at this point. Okay, start over. So he's got side control, gives me a few shots to the head, gets me to lift my head, slips that arm underneath, pins it in there. Okay, now he peels this shoulder. Right here, he's going to peel it back toward his foot. Oh, that's it, right there. Okay, hop up, senpai. Okay, I'm going to grab Uki for you. Stay there, senpai. Everybody knows Uki by now. All right, so Senpai Bailey's here. He's got that side mount position. Go ahead. Okay, so what he's going to do with this arm that's under the head, he's going to bring it around. He's going to give a few elbows to the head. That's going to make Uki lift his hand. Now look at this big circle Senpai Bailey makes. And he inverts his hand. He slips his hand in between his chest. Okay, let's get his arm out of the way there for you. Okay. Inside there, he's going to grab his own uniform if he can. He's going to get out on his tippy toes. He's going to peel this shoulder back towards his far foot, and he cranks on the head. Lift this head too at the same time. Peel everything up. Good. He's tapping, Senpai Bailey. Don't hurt him. Okay? Again. So we're going to get a little closer. Can you tilt that down a little bit, Josh, and zoom in just a little bit here?
Sensei.
Go ahead, Senpai. So in this position here, he's going to reach over the head. He's going to give him a few elbows to the head. He's going to circle that arm around underneath. Lift. Get up on the toes and peel it back. Awesome. Okay, so now, the next technique, this one's going to be, oh my goodness, you're heavy. Okay. This one is going to be for red belts and above. Red, brown, and black belts. You guys are working on the clock choke today. So from here, which side do you want to be on, Senpai? There you go. Okay, so here Senpai Bailey is going to, he's starting in the same position. He's going to stick his thumb in the back of my gi collar. Let's sit up for a second. Ugh. Right there. You see how, open your fingers up. See how his thumb is inside the gi there, right in the middle of the back of my head. Once he has that grip, he's not going to let go of it. Now he's going to work his clock drill. He's going to work around my body. Keep working. Keep working. Good. Okay, so what he's doing here, guys, is this choke. He's applying this forearm. It's not going to come over to the other side of my head. It's going to be right on my carotid artery right here. So start circling around, circling around, circling around. Good. Now, you want to keep your weight up, down on the chest, but Senpai Bailey's showing you how this arm is right here. His palm is inverted. That means upside down. And he's applying pressure to my carotid artery, which I'm already getting lightheaded here. Okay? Now, when he keeps his chest down, there's no relief on that pressure. Keep going. You enjoy hurting me or something?
Looking a little red, Sensei.
I'm feeling a little red. Okay, so watch again. Really focus on how this arm stays on this side of the head. Grabs that gi, and he circles around. Keeps his chest low. That's key. Right here. Oh, God. Oh, no more. No more. You're done. You're done. Maybe I'll do it to you, Senpai. No. All right, let's get Uki in here so we can point out details here. Okay. So on this side, the key here is Senpai Bailey's got his thumb inside the back of the gi. As he starts to circle around, go ahead, keeps his chest low, but he leaves that arm on the opposite side. You can see he didn't loop that over. He kept it on that side. He's pressing on his neck, and Uki is tapping. Okay, you can let go of Uki now. All right, good. Nope, you already took him out. There's no CPR is going to save him now. Okay. All right, guys, so that's our grappling for today. I want everybody working on that. Now, zoom out. What I want to talk to you about today, our mat chat, is about growth. Growth. Now, I don't mean the growth that you get from eating your vegetables and eating your pasta and eating too many carbs during the quarantine. That's not the growth I'm talking about. I'm talking about the growth, your growth as a person, as an individual. Your ability to grow and expand during this quarantine. See, guys, we have an unusual amount of time. See, for our family, for example, I'm usually at the school till 9:30 at night, and then both kids playing lacrosse. We're always on the go. Every weekend we're away, we're doing something. So we don't have a lot of time to grow or develop new skills. But now with the quarantine, I find myself doing more chores around the house. I find myself doing different things. And what I want you guys to do is think about picking up new hobbies, new skills, learn how to do something new. Bailey likes to take drawing classes online. Okay, he looks at YouTube videos and he teaches himself how to draw. Maybe you do pick up a skill set on practicing a new language. Okay, maybe you pick up a skill set of cooking dinner. For example, this Thursday night, Joshu Lucas and Senpai Bailey have to make mom and I dinner for the very first time.
Mac and cheese.
Okay, so last night I picked up a new skill. I became a quarantine barber. So as you can see, Senpai Bailey's mop is looking a little bit better. I wouldn't say it's good. I got to do a little bit trimming and cleaning this part up. But it's not as bushy. It's not as shaggy. He doesn't have a mullet anymore. So we're in a much better cleaned up position because I picked up a new skill of cutting hair during the quarantine. So my question to you guys is, what skill are you going to pick up during this quarantine? How are you going to grow as an individual? All right, guys. So let's get back to self-defense. Today, we're still continuing on a stick defense. We're going back to the knife. Our green and blue belts should have knives. I'm going to demonstrate first. Okay? Now, 3 weeks ago when we did this, the knife was stationary and standing still. Today, that knife is going to be moving, okay? Actually, Joshi Lucas, can you come here with that knife, please?
Who sensei?
Senpai Bailey, you can just stand off to the side for a second, and you can pay attention because you're going to do this stuff in a second to your brother, too. Okay, so the first one, we're going to look at two different attacks here. These are going to be linear attacks, meaning a step and stab, or an overhead strike, okay? Now, obviously, with an overhead strike, how do we hold the knife there? We can come up and do a high block. Now, if he hits a hard bat, like in a screamer stick or something like that, with his forearm coming down really hard, bang, that's going to hurt. But you know what's going to happen that I don't like? When his arm gets hit, that hand's going to open, the knife's going to go right into my eyeball. I don't like that. Now, obviously, it's important to know how to high block if you don't have any room or time to move. But ideally, we want to utilize the octagon. I want to get out of the way of this knife. Now, the big difference between when he had a stick versus a knife is I have to make sure that I disable his hand, okay? So as we move on the octagon, so for example, when I move at 11 o'clock here, I don't want to just hit him in the belly because where can that knife come? Oh, I don't want to move at 1 o'clock and just come across the belly, which might hurt him, but he might bring that knife into me. So as I move, I'm coming through and hitting that arm and then hitting him here, okay? I'm moving through and I'm hitting here. Senpai Bailey, make sure you're watching. You got to do all this, okay? So again, on this, when I moved at 11 o'clock, I didn't go for the body on this. I knew there was a knife here. So I want to defend against that knife. So I'm coming through and I'm smashing that arm. Hopefully that makes him lose that weapon. And then I'm turning and hitting to disable him. We're going for the knees. When I come to the inside, same thing. Smash that arm. Boom, right to the head there. Okay? If I do come here, it might come up into the elbow. Okay? Same thing here. I might come up into the elbow and then down on the head. Okay, so what I want you guys thinking about, the first priority is get out of the way. We're using 11 and 1. Can you use 7 o'clock and 5 o'clock? Absolutely. So remember, 11, 1, 7, 5. So, can I go to 7 o'clock? Sure. Wham! But he's still got a knife. And unless I make contact with an arm, I've got to be ready for him to come at me again. And now, ooh, that's where I got to go for that arm. I have to disable a knife. A stick, I can fight a little bit more against a stick, but I do not want him to have that blade in the arm. And the best way to do that is smash that arm. If I go to 5 o'clock, I'm going to have trouble, but I got to keep slashing until I hit that arm and disable him. I don't like those angles. I'm not the type of guy that goes backwards. I like to go forward, okay? So I'm coming at 11. Bam! Hit that arm, man. Come through here. Hit his head. Okay? Woo! Okay?
Fun.
Yeah, I love this. You're lucky I have self-control. Okay. Now, Senpai Bailey. You want to have a little fun with your brother here?
Yeah.
Okay? Whoa, you got stabbed. All right, so same drill. Move back a little bit, guys. So he's coming with an overhead strike. Where's he going? He's smashing an arm and then he's disabling. Good. Goes at 1 o'clock. Smashing an arm and boom, disabling. Okay? Now, the next thing would be the same concept if Joshi was trying to stab straight in with a knife. First priority, get out of the way. But as you're getting out of the way, you're smashing, you're impacting, you're destroying that stabbing arm. Okay, 11 o'clock. Okay, you missed. I wouldn't come across because if his arm is like this, and you strike this way, you have a very narrow window. You're in the way. You have a very narrow window to hit. But as he comes in and he stabs, bang. As he comes in and stabs, bang. Not. Okay? So again, you're going to try it again, Senpai Bailey. Boom. Oh, just like that. Come right down on the bicep. Oh. Boom. Come through here. Pop, pop. Oh. Go ahead. Try it. That's better. Good. I think Senpai Bailey likes this too. Okay. Don't get carried away. Good. Good. So the point of this drill, guys, whether they're coming overhead or straight in at you, turn this way, guys. Whether they come overhead or straight in at you, guys, we want you to move 11 and 1 and immediately disable that weapon hand. Okay, so we covered a lot of stuff today, guys. Remember, we worked on a recovering back fist. We did a pretty cool combination that was front hook, recovering back fist, back punch. Okay, we worked on our guillotines from standing, worked on the guillotine from side control. We did the clock choke, and we did some stick on knife defense. Guys, great job today. Hope everybody enjoyed your class. Make sure you're working on picking up a new hobby or new skill to work on and grow during this quarantine. Thanks for being Lima Strong, and we'll see you online tomorrow. Oos.